reporting live behind the scenes for the Tim and Friends show here at the Rogers Center for the 2023 Blue Jays home opener. It's Live from Last Week, episode 121. Let's go! Welcoming my fellow JayWalkers to another episode of Live from Last Week. Hope last week has served you well. Just a quick shameless plug before we go on. Want you guys to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. First of all, I wanted to say, since my birthday is November 4th, aka 1104, and today is April 11th, aka 0411, I just wanted to wish myself a happy 0411 day, aka happy reverse birthday to me. Happy 0411 day, guys! And while we're on the topic of birthdays, we're starting off this week with a couple of birthday greetings for you guys today. With the first birthday shout out going out to one of my friends back in my YSIC days. This birthday greeting goes out to you, Tracy. Happy birthday, Tracy. Next up, a birthday shout out to one of the nicest friends I made while going to school at Holy Trinity. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Amanda. Happy birthday, Amanda. Next up, a birthday shout out to one of the friends that I made going to dance school back in my youth. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Emily. Happy birthday, Emily. And last but not least, a birthday shout out to one of my childhood friends that I looked up to while playing him in basketball when I was younger. This birthday greeting goes out to you, Adio. Happy birthday, Adio. I'm hoping that all my friends that have their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. But next up, we just have a couple of somber news to let you guys know about for today. Number one, after getting home from a very busy night shift this morning, guess who on their post-night shift nap yet again had less than an hour of sleep? Number two, my worn down raggedy pants that I used day in and day out every time I made my way to work, looking very experienced with all of these holes that I've made throughout all the years that I've used them, are officially going into retirement and straight into the garbage. Thank you for all the service throughout all these years, my beloved work pants. And number three, prior to my night shift last night, while watching TV, I witnessed the last in-studio show of Tim and Friends, which reminds me of this scene from a couple weeks back. This time in less than 2 weeks, after its 2-year run, coinciding with the Blue Jays home opener, one of my favorite shows, the Tim and Friends show, is coming to an end, where they're wrapping up their series finale at the 2023 Blue Jays home opener later today. Which actually reminds me of where I am at this moment. Because for the first time since October of last year, when I witnessed that devastating loss in the playoffs to the Mariners, I'm back at the newly renovated Rogers Center to catch the aforementioned 2023 Toronto Blue Jays home opener. So after an amazing time at the 2023 Blue Jays home opener last night, with our friends Ramos and Joey, and pregame being able to watch live the finale of the Tim and Friends show in the background, woo! Tim McAuliffe live and in flesh on the last Tim and Friends show series finale. Woohoo! Canadian legend. The wife and I returned home to watch a replay and highlights of the game to see that we actually made it on TV a couple of times. Anyways, after yet another lackluster sleep last night, I went out to enjoy this beautiful weather that we're having right now, taking the Baby Rouge back downtown to a place that we last visited several weeks back to watch for the first time live and in person right here at the old Maple Leaf Gardens, the Grand Slam of Curling Players Championship. So after checking out this curling event, where I was able to meet in person a couple of curlers that were showcased on a poster outside of the arena. Fujisawa! Konnichiwa! Arigatou gozaimasu! Yo, check it out, Brad Gushu, the one and only, in person. There you go. Great match, man. Thanks. I got home to change, then line up at the Rogers Center for the Blue Jays game across the street from the Raptors playoff game at the Scotiabank Arena to meet up with a couple of friends. Yo, guess what I ran into? Sure! Long time no see! Go Raptors, go! Sid! How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Oh my god!
Oh, we're back!
We're back! First game this season for Sydney! To get my hands on a Vladdy Jr. Gold Glove bobblehead, we got our bobbleheads, the boxes, and catch the Jays game for the second day in a row. Woo! Stressful game. I also ran into more friends that I haven't seen since last summer. Another person I haven't seen in a long time, Jenny!
Hey, what's up?
Last time I saw her was at the Alicia Keys concert. And also witnessing the earliest roof opening in Blue Jays franchise history. We also got to check out all the newly renovated areas of the dome. Tap and go. Woo! Take me out. Cheers! Places like the Schneider's Porch, an area called Park Social, and last but not least, the Corona Rooftop. We also got to see this wild ending of the game in extra innings. Yeah! Yeah! Blue Jays win! And did I mention that there are still some post-game giveaways outside the stadium? Woohoo! A stand giving out free milk? Yeah, let's go! Anyways, before wrapping it up for today, we're just gonna quickly throw it back to the daytime for this birthday shout out. Guys, I have a quick birthday shout out to a former coworker of mine at the hospital who I used to work with several years back. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Caitlin. Happy birthday, Caitlin. I'm hoping that you and your family at this time are doing well, staying safe and healthy, and that you had a great celebration for your birthday this year. So after a pretty busy and jam-packed day yesterday, while watching some curling in the background, I'm just chilling all day today, relaxed and focused on editing some live from last week footage for the episode that's set to come out tomorrow, before I go in for my first of my scheduled 2 night shifts tonight. But before I make my way downtown, I have a couple of birthday greetings for you guys today. With the first birthday shout out going out to one of my university friends that I made at the Catholic chaplaincy back then. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Claudia. Happy birthday, Claudia. Next up, a birthday greeting to one of my childhood family friends who was a part of one of the few Filipino families in my hometown. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Ara. Happy birthday, Ara. And last but not least, a birthday greeting to one of my university classmates that I had graduating with them back in 2009. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Nafis. Happy birthday, Nafis. I'm hoping that all my friends and family members that have their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So, on a beautiful morning where I was able to commute to and from work with my baby Rouge for the first time in 2023, with me showing off my new work pants that I commute with, and running into one of my former coworkers, Crystal, who told me to enjoy this beautiful weather that we're having outside. Today, I'm stuck inside editing some Live From Last Week videos and getting minimal sleep once again. So, before I head into work, I have a couple of birthday greetings, with the first birthday shout out going out to one of my EPSAT friends that I made back when I was in university. This birthday greeting goes out to you, Yasmin. Happy birthday, Yasmin. As well as a birthday greeting to another EPSAT legend who I used to hang out with, going to FSA events with him in the past. This birthday greeting goes out to you, old Ben. Happy birthday, old Ben. And last but not least, a birthday shout out to somebody who I'd see working in the school offices back in elementary school all the way through my high school days. This birthday greeting goes out to you, Mrs. Paulette. Happy birthday, Mrs. Paulette. I'm hoping that all my friends that have their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So, on a day where I got off my night shift and post-shift nap for less than an hour once again, I'm thinking I woke up because of the heat, which in the condo, although there was not just one fan, but both of our fans were on, it was a crazy 32 degrees inside. So anyways, I decided to be productive, getting all this stuff out of the locker, moving my things around the basement of the condo in order to get my all-season tires for the Mini. And once I reorganized my locker to go from this picture to this picture, I got my trusty skateboard out that I haven't used in a while and utilized this baby as a trolley, as you guys can see here, in order to load up the Mini for its seasonal tire change set for tomorrow. And this is important because I'm so tired of reinflating that winter tire that just can't keep inflated. But moving on to my constant busy day today, where I took my baby Rouge out in the nice, beautiful weather all the way to Oshawa to check out the Slam the Stigma New Horizons Wrestling House Show, a fundraiser here for the Frontenac Youth Services. Guys, what a fun time I had at last night's event. From meeting up again with one of my buddies that you guys have seen made cameos in previous Live From Last Week episodes. Yo, at the wrestling event here in Oshawa, guess who I ran into once again?
The Iron Cowboy, Oshawa's favorite son-in-law, the GCW, Durham Regional Champion, two-time and current, Gunner Lang.
Socials?
You can find me on Gunner Lang on Facebook and IC_Gunner Lang on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah. Nice to see you again, Gunner.
Degrees, brother, great to see you.
To making my own cameo in the ring, winning my first ever professional wrestling match.
Oh, okay, well I can't. I gotta put you up there with you. 1, 2, 3.
Anyways, on to today, where I got up early and was still trying to catch up on some lost sleep. The wife and I took the Mini with our summer tires in the back seat to go back to the parents' place to reunite with Tita Mone, who was on the floor with her sewing kit helping me hem some of my scrub pants, as well as my mechanic twin, Tito Eddie, the tradesman, and the apprentice. Who was helping me learn the lifelong skill on how to change a car tire on the Mini. And after this mechanically challenged guy was able to install the Mini's winter tires, of which he's so fed up with now, and washing up his all seasons / all weather tires that were stored in the locker all winter, he installed these tires just like a pro under the guidance of tradesman Chuck Norris, as well as spoiling the baby Mini with her second car wash in as many weeks. We all then, as a group, headed to Makimono in Bowmanville with this assortment of bento boxes for lunch. One cucumber for you, Nika.
Nika for you.
For you, sushi.
Afterwards, when we got back to the house, Tito Eddie decided that since I'm using all his tools and getting his expertise all day, including him paying for lunch, he put me to work with my newly found skill. Chuck Norris had me rotate his tires for the Mazda in return for all the things that he and Mom did for us today. And guys, just before we left the parents' house and said goodbye to my old winter tires for the last time, goodbye tire, goodbye tires, see you never, I found this relic at home. The legend continues. And for anybody that knows what this is, feel free to post a comment in the comment section below so that other people can know what exactly this relic is. I had also found this baby, which I haven't played with or solved since high school, located by a legendary local newspaper picture of my boy Philippe, of us playing soccer and me dressed in black playing net in the background. Anyways, I took that Dollarama Rubik's Cube replica back to the, believe it or not, 35 degrees Celsius condo to finally finish solving it for the first time in almost 20 years. But wrapping it up for the night, after going to the 7 p.m. Sunday evening mass at the local St. Maria Goretti parish, I'm back at the condo to do some birthday greetings. First up, a birthday shout out to one of my elementary school friends back in the day. This birthday greeting goes out to you, Daniel. Happy birthday, Daniel. Next, a birthday greeting to one of my Wysick friends from back in the day who, when I saw him across the room, I would shout out his name, Claudio. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Claudio. Happy birthday, Claudio. And last but not least, a birthday shout out to one of my best friends from my youth who I used to joke around about crazy bananas with. This birthday greeting goes out to you, Candace. Happy birthday, Candace. I'm hoping that all my friends that have their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. Passing out late last night, only to get up not even 2 hours later, I woke up because, once again, the condo was just too hot. I even went into the den to find out that that room was hot too. I decided to remedy this by opening up one of the windows in the den, then using that Blue Jays wristband that I got from the home opener, I used it to keep the blinds open and to keep the airflow going to cool down the condo. I also decided that while waiting for that room to drop in temperature, I'd stay up to edit some live from last week footage for a couple of hours before passing out under the covers in the bed in the den, to the point where this morning the wife couldn't find me in this picture. Anyways, for dinner tonight, we decided to check out this app that we used last week, the good old Too Good To Go, visiting this place for the first time in several weeks, ordering the same surprise bag order that we ordered on the app last week, but this time at the closer location located on Kennedy Road. Woo! Too good to go? Tagpuan, pickup number 2. And after unwrapping several layers of protected saran wrap, we were able to reveal what we got in this $6 surprise bag. Here we go, too good to go. Oh, it smells so good. And now, after enjoying that delicious dinner from Tagpuan, as you guys can see here, we're house sitting at 102 for the evening. We're gonna have some tea in this Airbnb. To go from a hot climate that we experienced last night to an air-conditioned one here, solving little Kyrie's Rubik's Cube for him while he's away, and enjoying some hot tea in the comfort of our new Airbnb. But before ending the evening here, before we go back to the condo for the night, we have quick birthday greetings to a beach volleyball friend of mine who I haven't played with alongside her in years. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Ashley. Happy birthday, Ashley. As well as a belated birthday greeting to a kitty that has made cameos on my Live From Last Week videos in the past. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Sage. Happy birthday, Sage. I'm hoping that all my friends and family members that had their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. And on that note, that pretty much wraps up this week's Live From Last Week episode. So, if you guys have enjoyed what you've been watching, feel free to follow JayWalkerPOV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Be sure to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notifications bell to be notified when new videos from JayWalkerPOV come out. And once again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and healthy out there, and we'll see you next time on Live From Last Week.